Virginia.
You know what? These atheists are getting too rude, you know. That last video is a lot of hate comments, mate. They're not even getting what I'm saying. I think it's time we done this the street way, which is to jump in the booth and have a rap battle. Yeah, that's right. You heard me.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Time for the rap battle, mate. You atheists better watch out, innit? Yeah. I'm not a rapper, not a spoken word artist. I'm just here to clarify what the ignorance started.
Perfect.
All religious people are delusional and astray.
Mate, don't be like a stretcher and get carried away. You claim that Muslim women are oppressed? Who forced a covered woman at gunpoint to get undressed? Women, you undress. Intelligent design, you suppress. Indigenous Palestinians, you oppress. And we're victimized in the press? Nevertheless, I digress. I'll tell you a chemistry joke, but I know I wouldn't get a reaction.
Perfect.
You know what? This is over, like a denominator and a fraction. I'll tell you a physics joke about a big bang that created life. Oh wait, that's awkward. Good luck in the afterlife. Let me guess. I look like a terrorist. What about Jesus, Darwin, Lincoln, and that dude from Everest? Go home, ignore your kids, beat your wife, and then see your therapist. I'm joking, of course. Allah is the only solution. And that's a fact. Unlike the theory of evolution. Islam and terrorism are antithetical. The percentage of Muslim terrorists is only 0.002. Dodgy stats. Everyone's always quoting figures. But did you know 5 Muslims are Nobel Peace Prize winners? Your logic is like a leaf blower that doesn't work. It sucks. If you were to play Joey, you'd probably lose at cups. Banning isn't the answer to anything that we fear, because then oxygen would be called toxic as it kills people within 80 years. Atheism is a non-profit organization, an idea like salvation and random mutation which doesn't lead to creation. Don't be concerned of the duration or fixation of the rhyming deviation of the word Asian.
I am, you know.
Look, cutting your left side off doesn't make you alright. Reading the Quran brightens your dark path.
Like a flashlight.
Terrorism is not Islam, it's just geopolitics. So try Islam, it's like a seatbelt. It just clicks.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't even know where to start on that one, fam. I don't know why you're leaving me like this, cuz. You put me in a certain situation, making me feel a certain way.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shots fired at the atheist, man, from the Islamic brother, man. Bars. All bars. All fucking bars, man. Yeah, what up, people? This is just a late night, a little spliff talk, man. I mean, give me one ready, get one in the air. I mean, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, fam. As y'all come in, hit the like button. I don't know who up. I don't expect people to be up, but I don't really expect people to be up, but shit, I'm up, man.
What you doing? What you doing?
What up, Black P?
Man, it's all good. You already know it.
Yeah,
finna
really twist up my last one. I said, you know what? While I'm twisting up, let me talk. Yeah, man, let me talk to the people, man. You know? Yeah, man. What you been up to though, bro? You been good?
Man, working and working and some more working. I got so many kids, man. I gotta go to work, man.
That's all we can do, bro.
I gotta have several little pieces of work to do in the day, man. I'm with my little boys, what I'm saying, the daytime, with half of that time, and then I start making some money a little bit after half of the day start. Then I do some shit up until like I got one more little thing I got left. Then I'll be done with that around. Well, I gotta go do that in maybe about 2 hours, so about 2 a.m. I gotta go do this other job, and then I'll be through. until tomorrow. I mean, well, until I wake back up.
Oh, okay, damn, okay. So
So,
you moving around working late night like that?
oh yeah. I be doing some little shit here and there. Not no illegal shit. So,
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
know.
Not no illegal shit. I don't get down with the illegal activity. So if anybody thinking that, you're wrong. Nah, I do a whole lot of little shit. You know what I mean? Shit that we do personally for people, older people, stuff like that we get. You know what I'm saying? We deliver shit for them, drop their shit off, they little medicine, they groceries, shit like that. Or we'll pick up something that they might have ordered that they couldn't pick up. You know what I mean? We just do that little shit. We do shit
Mm,
like that for our older people. Yeah, we got some few older people that live in the.
yeah, I feel you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Off the top, Rich LK, man, go take a smoke break, man. Get you some, get you some water.
Help out.
Your mic breaking up, Black P.
For sure. Hold on.
Yeah, it sounds a little better now, but you was going in and out. Yeah,
All
Rich
right.
LK, Rich LK, go take your coffee break, man. Go take a coffee break, man. Come back with better energy. You know what I mean? Cartoon character. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come back with some better energy. You know what I mean? It's good early mornings. You know what I mean? First thing you should say is, man, salute Born Rich. Salute to the panel and to the chat. Rich LK. Come back in with better energy. Good early mornings, man. That's all we saying. Water holds you down. You look hot. You look hot, Rich LK. So we just gonna water hose you down, and you can come back in a minute, man. But yeah, man. Damn, Black Peace. I don't. You wasn't on. You didn't jump on yesterday, did you?
Nah. I ain't get to do it. I was listening to y'all, but I ain't get to jump on there. I was moving around too much. So I
Yes,
was
I'm
like,
not. I
damn.
guess so. So real quickly, what you think about Ben Cosby being let out, man?
Man, he wasn't supposed to be in there, man.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel like he wouldn't even supposed to be in there. So it ain't I ain't mad that he out. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad. I ain't mad at
Yeah.
all about that. You know what I'm saying? Considering the circumstances and how it played out, and you know what I'm saying, they made some backdoor deals and then try to flip on that man. You know what I'm saying? So it was just fucked up from the beginning. So it shit shouldn't have happened to him. I don't give a fuck what, you know what I'm saying. I don't care what's supposed to did, what happened when, and all that shit, which is still debatable because some shit in the transcript say otherwise than the news saying. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you just gotta be careful with them people, man, because they'll say anything.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Got to keep your circle small. That's it, man. You can't be running around putting shit in people's drinks, man.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
would tweet. Yeah, if he was actually doing, I mean, but from the little shit I seen an interview with that little. I just still don't believe him and that white woman. I don't know, man. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Hey,
it's just hard to believe, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a difficult one right there. You know, and I don't see her looking no other way than that her whole life. She hadn't looked no different way than that. So
yeah.
I just don't see it. I mean, and then all this stuff what motherfuckers was saying they agreed. You know, they agreed to things, man. This wasn't no setup shit. This wasn't no, oh, I just so happened to drink something and fall asleep. It wasn't no situation like that. Nah, it wasn't the situation, man.
Yeah, yeah. The 70s was wild from what I hear, man. The
Yeah,
70s.
yeah. They talk about the people nowadays. Hey, they talk about the little young cats nowadays. Shit, go back like you said, the 70s. Oh man,
The 70s was wild, boy.
nigga be complaining about future, don't they? Well, what was they doing in the 70s? Come on, man.
Mhm.
You feel me though? So it's like, come on, man. They be playing. It's all the same shit and repeat. It's just going and repeat, man. That's how the world works, man. Just go and repeat over and over. This shit don't change, man. That's why I don't change my position on nothing, nigga. Cause I know it's gonna come around again. I don't change my shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I
I'm
remember
consistent.
we had a conversation when they locked them up.
Yeah, we sure did. Yeah,
Yeah, right. Yeah, man.
yeah, for
I
sure.
was trying to go back and find that show, but I didn't label it with his name in it. I think we started off talking about some other shit and swerved into the Bill Cosby conversation. But I remember
Yeah,
because that was one of the first times me and Star. You remember the homegirl Star? The first time.
Yeah. What happened to that cat?
That was one of the first debates we had, man. You know, we had about 3-4 debates in a row, and she was like, "Fuck it." She stopped coming. She stopped coming around, man. She said, "Fuck that. Fuck rich rhetoric." Yeah, I mean. But yeah, man. Black Pete, you was speaking about jobs, man, and so yeah, man. I was at the restaurant doing some work today, man. So the restaurant is gonna be reopening soon, man. Restaurant is back on the way, man. It's been a long time. COVID put a halt on some shit, and just life put some, you know what I mean? Life put a halt to some shit. But yeah, man.
So yeah,
We
I'm
burnt
coming.
it.
I'm gonna be back down there as soon as you get back. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
man.
I came down there. I came down there and I took my granddaddy down there. And my
Not a,
daddy went up in that motherfucker. So I made
the
sure when you was
family
on that little
showed up.
corner, yeah, I made sure they
Yeah,
went in there.
yeah, the family showed up, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I sent a couple of cats, man. I don't know if everybody came. I know my people, my family did, because I actually took them down there. So I know they came. So
Yeah, I've been on a hush about it, man, because it was, it was just something I felt like we rushed into it. I always say this, we rushed into it the first time. So this time I really wanted to do it right. Slow down, take our time. We got a new location, less overhead. I think my business partner and I were going into it, with a different mind frame this time. They say failure is the best teacher. So I can admit right here, yeah, we failed at the first location. Didn't have the right mentality, didn't have the right aura. You know what I'm saying? But I think this time it'll be a lot better. So yeah, man, I was thinking about that. So I guess let me play a little quick video, man, of the first one. So yeah, fam. So this was the first location. Let's go.
Live in Nashville, Tennessee. Yo, see my man Calvin Benny spot. Super excited to go by the break. Everybody loves this spot. Chicken is no joke. I'm truly proud of what he's doing. Can't wait for this spot to a second location. Third location. The third one's gonna be that franchise spot.
This is ownership, this is ownership. Can't take it from me now. Can't take it from me. Can't take it from me now. Yeah, I'm talking about buildings, houses, and all of our cars. We did it all over our children. We did it all up past the scars. If you relate to the feeling, then you relate to our cause. We put our face to the ceiling. We threw our fingers to the low. We ain't have a spot to piercing. Now we got a spot with the Pistons. Got the block, that's the mission. Intercontinental visions. They wasn't seeing our visual. We were just hitting our pinnacle. They stacked the odds in no intervals, but we pushed our squad so they went into everything we see. We
It's about being able to set up a business, take care of your family, help out your community. This man has his own business. Community events. He does programs for children. He takes care of his family. He has fun. That's the nice when you first hit me up, I was super excited to talk to him. Finally got to see it. I think the last time in Nashville it wasn't open. Now that we got here, got to see it open. Got to see the place before everybody loves this food spot. You just stand in front and ask people like, what do you eat? See a lot of good lines. We got a lot every time you come.
Right.
All right, yo, what's up? So yeah, man, I want to pause it right there. So this is what I mean when I say, okay, YouTube shit we doing, to me, it ain't real, especially the back and forths and all of that shit. But YouTube can be a great place to network. I met that brother Q Butter. He's all the way in New York. Met that brother, and we talked behind the scenes. You can go through all his live streams, and you may hear me talk to him one time and get his email, and then after that we went behind the scenes. So yes, you can build on the internet, but it's best to build behind the scenes. If you really want to build, this is what building looks like. Like that brother came from New York to
Hey,
Tennessee.
yo, bro, I remember this video. That shit
Yeah,
was mad inspiring. I remember when this joint came out, man.
yeah. So that's what
Bro,
I'm
I
trying
ain't
to
know that
say.
was you, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm
yeah,
trying.
yeah, y'all doing your thing with the restaurant joints. I remember this shit.
Yeah, man. And that brother came down here, and it's a thing where we help each other out. That I know Q Butter, the brother is good, man. Really helped me on some finance shit. Helped me financially, told me how to, get some credit repair going. You know what I'm saying? He really helped me, man. I even brought the brother down here to do a black economic conference. So he came down here from New York. Brother didn't even want no money, man. Bro said, give me some
Yeah,
gas."
I remember this shit. And I remember saying to myself, this is what linking up is all about. Like this video was inspiring, man.
Yeah, and this is what real linking up off the internet do. Now, my UK family, it's business to be done. But like I try to say, bro, we're not going to be able to do it on this live stream. Now, maybe we can set up some stream yards that we don't have to do on YouTube, and maybe we can build like that. But we got to remember, YouTube is, for the most part, it's entertainment. It's entertainment, and we can get some knowledge out there, get the message out there. It's promotion and it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But you can really build with brothers and sisters. It's out here to build. And yeah, this one was and I like to be transparent. I ain't afraid to say shit. We was getting whooped at this location. You know what I'm saying? The Asian guy was fucking overcharging us, beating our head in for this location. But it was a great experience. Now we're gonna bring it back to the hood, a little bit lower overhead, and we're gonna crank it up, man. We're getting a restaurant coming. I ain't gonna put a date on it, but it's coming soon. It's coming soon. I'm,
Right.
I'm actually gonna
Yo,
do.
my man got a whole chain of restaurants in Harlem. He mainly focused on like the seafood, but the main seller at the restaurant, the one thing everybody want in the hood that they don't have a lot of is fried whiting. We love some fried whiting,
Y'all
man. We
don't,
love
y'all
fish
fuck with
sandwich like a
whiting.
motherfucker.
Y'all fuck with whiting up north. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Perry. I know Tennessee. Well, I can say Nashville. Nashville is pretty much all whiting. You go get a fried fish sandwiches, tilapia and whiting, and catfish.
Right,
That's
right.
it. That's all we
Yeah,
really.
that that brother that be on Sinetta channel sometime. He's built like Diesel, brother.
Herman
You get
Small.
his Yeah,
Yeah,
Herman. Is that his name? Yeah, Herman. I think that's his
yeah,
name.
yeah. I think it's brother Herman. Yeah.
He got the best fish market in Harlem, man.
Mhm.
He got the fried fish joint on 145th and Edgecombe, and they got the best fried whiting. But it's another type of fish that they be fried and they be passing it off the as whiting, but it's not really whiting. But it's cheaper and it's bigger. And it's just as good if it's done
Might
right.
be swa or sway or
I
something.
forget the
I ain't gonna
name
lie.
of it.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. We ran out of whiting. We was like a whiting shortage for like 2 weeks, and we was
Yeah,
buying.
it's this other joint you
I
can
know
get,
how
but
it's
it's just as
spelled.
good.
It's spelled Swai. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, because
Sway.
Herman Smalls will tell you about that.
Mhm.
Man, I went there because that's one of my favorite fish joints. And I went there one day and I seen his picture all on the walls. Like, let
Yeah.
me find out Herman Smalls own this joint. Like, you know what I mean? And he never goes on Sinetta channel and promote his joint. He don't go on there for that. You know, I guess he got a different agenda or whatever. But
Yeah.
man,
Hmm.
only we can feed us. Like, I had an African tell me that a long time ago. When I remember I was getting a t-shirt business started. And I had went to him and I said, look, man, where you be getting your t-shirts from in bulk, your white tees? And he said, man, go down to 40th Street to the garment district and you can get you like a bushel of t-shirts, whatever size you want. And but you gotta buy them at like 40 to 60 t-shirts a pop, but they'll come out to damn near 79 cents a t-shirt.
Man, I respect New York for that. Everybody tells me that, Harlem. They say, bro, if you want to get bulk on good quality t-shirts. Now I can buy a fucking 100, 200 t-shirts here in the city, but we don't know what quality they're gonna be. But everybody
Mhm.
tells me go to New York for the best quality and the latest styles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
you
even
go down to the garment district, man. It's a whole nother world, man. And I live. I'm from 140th Street, so I live like 100 blocks away from the garment district, and I never thought of that. And and he said, "Listen, man, I make money off of foundational Black Americans." He ain't say it like that, but that's what he was basically saying.
that's his main demographic. It's black
And
people.
he told me, man, he said, man, you'll do a whole lot better than me because you a foundational Black American and you understand them a lot better than I ever could.
That's a
You
fact.
know,
That's a fact. Now the one thing with this restaurant with the foundational Black Americans, they just didn't like the location because the location was in a downtown metropolitan area. So we had a lot of customers. Mostly, I guess I could say mostly black though, if I'm honest. But you get some people like, yeah, bro, we don't come down there. But I like the location because it lets you know, okay, look, you got these black boys right here in the middle of downtown in the heart of country music, selling fucking
mhm.
fried chicken and fried fish, and then white folks love it, man. I said this
Yeah,
yesterday.
man. Ain't
I said it yesterday, man. This how I knew country music is something different, bro. Because like I said, people were coming from Russia, people coming from
man,
Australia.
you don't even need too much on the menu, man. When it comes to black folk,
Nah.
we love, like, for instance, right? We love beef short ribs.
Mm-hmm. Or pork. I hate to say it. We love our
Well,
pork.
they like that pork
Yeah,
too.
we love.
But if
Yeah,
I had opened up a restaurant, it would be beef short ribs. You
I
got to
tried
do
to.
that shit.
I tried.
Beef short ribs,
Yeah,
man. It don't get no better than that. You can get it barbecued. You know what I'm saying? Put the
that's why I need
barbecue
to.
sauce.
Hey Perry, that's why I need to get to New York, boy, because I'm in the South, man. It's fucking pork everywhere, man. It's hard to find beef ribs.
I used to be a butcher, man.
Hard to
I used to
find.
cut meat for a living, so I know all the best qualities of beef. And I tell you, man, the beef short rib, the ribeye steak,
Yeah, yeah.
the ribeye steak to me is the best steak you can get.
You think
Some
so?
people,
I like the
yeah, man,
T-bone.
because
I like
that
the
that
T-bone, man.
man, when you cutting it, when I used to cut the ribeyes, and they was always expensive, and they would sell the most. But I tried it too, and the ribeye is really good because it has that marble in it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's very the Kobe steak
yeah. Yeah, that's the best one,
is
right?
based, yeah, over there in Japan. It's basically a ribeye. But
Go ahead.
what make the Kobe steak so special is they got like a special cow over there that where the rib, like if you get you a cut of grass fed ribeye, if you was to get it from that Kobe cow, it'll look different, man. Like the marbling is just crazy, but it's that fat content that give it flavor,
Yeah, dude, don't it, boy. Don't it, don't it, man. Hey, you know what I remember? Every time I hear steak, I just remember being a little kid, man. This how I know steak. I know it now as an adult. Steak is expensive, but I just remember when my mom would cook steak. She wouldn't really cook us nothing. I mean, not, she wouldn't cook us steak. She would cook something else for the kids. And then the adults would eat steak. And I was like, what the fuck they do? And my mom, man, I go over there begging like a little peasant, and my mom would cut me a little piece. But my mom didn't cook us a lot of expensive steaks like that.
Man, when I was a kid, man, let me tell you something, man. When I was a kid, my mama used to make steak, and we was poor, and she didn't get the best steak. See, I thought all steak was the same as
Me
a kid,
too. Me too. Me
and
too.
what my mama used to make was that damn chuck steak. And
Yeah.
every ghetto family made that damn chuck steak. And as a kid, you thought you was eating some quality shit. But let me tell you something. The chuck steak comes from the neck of the cow. That's the worst quality of the steak. It's cheap. And that's what we would eat, like that chuck steak. They used to make it in the oven, and with a little gravy and sauce
Yeah,
and everything.
good shit. Good shit, Hard. That's good to know. That's something in the North and the South we do together. Because when you said chuck steak, I remember chuck steak and gravy growing up. I take that back.
Yeah, man.
I did eat steak growing up because we would have chuck steak and gravy with the onions and all of that shit in
Yeah, but we dressed it up real nice. We made it taste good now.
Put some hot
But
sauce on that bitch. I used to get
yeah,
a piece of bread. If my mama didn't do bread, I would do some piece of bread with that shit, man. Oh my gosh.
but as I got older, man, especially when I became a butcher,
Mm-hmm.
man, that was one of the first jobs I had was as a butcher, man, because my daddy trained me how to be a butcher. And I remember I went for a job. I wanted to get a job, right? I was coming out of the street life and I
Yeah.
knew how to cut meat. And my homeboy put me on to a job at a supermarket as a butcher, and they hired me at $22 an hour
God damn. But
because
the different rate.
because that's a skill, brother.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a skill. Like cutting meat is a skill. Can't just anybody do that, you know?
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I always find a butcher.
Yeah, being a butcher, yeah, that's a skill, man. That's not
Yeah,
just
shout out to the
that's not
butcher
like
on the
being a
panel, man.
cashier, you know.
Shout out to the butcher on the panel because the butcher on the panel was making me think about food. I'm not even gonna lie. I had steak this week, and the butcher on the panel knows about steak. When he said the Aberdeen Angus marble steak, I started getting hungry, thinking, "Oh, let me get up and make some food."
Yeah,
And
yeah, man.
you
Let
said
me take
you said
let
the
me
beef rib. He said the beef rib. He knows what he's talking about because I was in,
the beef short ribs, the chuck
yeah, bruv.
ribs.
I was in the shop.
Yeah,
I saw
that's
that
the
the other
best rib
day.
you can get. Hmm.
I saw because
See, look, see, look,
you
see,
probably
look.
been to
This,
London, innit? Have you been to London?
and I got family out there, but I haven't been out there yet.
No, but
Now I
you
told
sound like
y'all,
you eat.
I'm part Benjamin. I'm part Benjamite. So like on my daddy's side, they West Indian. My father
Ah,
showed me,
big up, big up.
yeah, my father showed me how to cut meat. But I was
Yeah,
raised on my Judite side, my foundational Black American mama and her side. I was raised there. But I used to go out in the summer. My daddy showed me how to cut meat at a young age. He
that's
had
crazy.
something going on in St. Croix. Like he had his own little butcher thing going on out there. And he would
But
show
hear
me how
what,
to
yeah?
do it. But
You would be in your element in London the way you was talking. You'd be living in steak heaven because we've got a shop called Marks and Spencer's. It's like posh supermarket, high class. Yeah, like most people don't really go there because the most of the normal people will be like, why you going Marks and Spencer's for? No, they're a rip off. I'm just gonna go Asda. Asda's owned by Walmart, innit? It's an American one.
Yeah.
It's good food, but it's like most average people will just go Asda,
Yeah.
Tesco's.
Yeah.
But the ones that like steak, they're probably gonna go Marks and Spencer's, Sainsbury's, or Waitrose. And this brother was talking like he's one of them brothers that go
Oh
into
no,
the
I know. Let me tell you something, right?
yeah.
If you get you a steak that ain't got no marble in it, that's the type of steak you want to be well done because
Mm,
it's all meat. So
Mm,
you gotta give it some crisp to it. So
mm,
you want to cook that motherfucker well done, but something that got a bit of marble in it, you know, medium rare is pretty good for that.
yeah.
Because you don't want to get rid of all the juices and all that. But yeah, man, like the best steaks, is for me the filet mignon
Filet mignon.
is
Yeah.
that's a great steak. And
yeah.
like in London, they like they call it the what they call that out there in London damn.
You help me remember because
It's a
I've
roast.
trust you know.
It's a roast that y'all make out of the whole filet mignon. Because the whole filet mignon, if you get you a filet mignon roast, right, that's
Mm,
about 2.5 pounds. Y'all
But that
call it
sounds
some
expensive.
the y'all call it the beef Wellington.
Oh God, this guy knows his shit. I've
That's what
heard of
y'all
that.
call
Yeah,
it, the
yeah,
beef
yeah,
Wellington.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
that's,
I've heard
you
of
know
that.
how now as now as the FBA, we like to make pot roast. That's basically like a you can make a pot roast out of a top round or like a chuck steak or whatever. You know what I mean? But in
I'm
London,
gonna guarantee you this: if you ever come to London in your time ahead after COVID, yeah, and you go to one of them proper English pubs, or you go to a proper English steakhouse or whatever they call them, one of them places, bro, you're gonna have to put that on camera and do a review. You'll probably get famous for doing that review as well because you'll be talking
yeah,
about it like an expert as
yeah,
well.
I would do that
So
because
you
I
need
would
to
know what
come
to
to
get.
England.
Yeah, I would know what
Yeah.
I would definitely know what to get, man. And let me tell you something, right? If you get you a T-bone or a porterhouse, the difference between the T-bone and the porterhouse is the porterhouse steak has more filet mignon because by the time when you cutting the cow and you get toward the porterhouse cuts and the T-bone cuts, there's a bit of filet mignon on the porterhouse. Now, when you look at the porterhouse, right, it's like a triangle. Now, the smaller part of the porterhouse, that little small little chunk of meat that's on the left or the right, no, you know how you turn it. That's that little piece is filet mignon, and then you have like a good solid piece of steak, which they call the New York strip or the shell steak, which is the other portion. So you could get that shell steak alone, but if you get you now the T-bone has a smaller, the porterhouse. I mean the filet mignon on the T-bone is a lot smaller than the porterhouse. I prefer porterhouse over the T-bone, but it's a good steak nevertheless.
I'd like to season my steak with CBD herbs, like marijuana herbs from the shop. They sell them here, and a bit of oil, a bit of salt and pepper. But then I like to have either like chips that are cooked in like goose fat, like the expensive chips, French fries. Sorry, that's what you lot call them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And
got
a bit of like vegetables, not too much, but
Y'all
like
remember one? I remember one time, my homeboy, right?
you. Uh huh.
Somebody delivered him some weed from California, right? That shit came to him in a big ass box from Cali, and it went to the wrong address. It wasn't he. They delivered it to him. He didn't set it up. Now this man got all these pounds of weed for free, right? And this dude started experimenting, and he made like some cake because he found out how to extract the oil from the weed, which is pure THC, and he used the oil from it to like bake a cake. And he gave me a slice of that cake, man. And that was my first time trying edibles. And I'm an avid weed smoker, right? I smoke weed all the time. But I ain't never been that high off of weed as I've been off of that motherfucking cake, bro. That shit lasted. Like I remember I took a nap and woke up and had to be at my wife's house at the time, my baby mother at the time, and I had to be at her house, man. I woke up late and I was still high. Like I went to sleep for like 4, 5 hours and woke up and was still high. So like that edible high is different, man. You be high for days off that shit.
yeah. I get a nice sleep when I season the steak with the CBD thing. It's a legal company they got, but they're gonna have to legalize that in England. I'm certain, like to get to your level that you're talking about, because I want to eat that higher level. I get a nice rest, and I don't put too much on the meat either. Mhm.
Man, you wake up, man, that edible high. And let me tell you the main thing, right? When I first took it, when I first ate the slice of cake, right? I'm chilling at my desk in my house, and I'm always on YouTube, right? And I had a blunt rolled up, And I just was when it kicked in, because it didn't kick in until about 40 minutes later. But when it kicked in, I was tripping because I kept thinking that I smoked the blunt that I rolled up. But every now and then I would see the blunt rolled up, staring me in the face, like, motherfuckers, you gonna smoke me or not? And it's like I didn't even smoke this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm high as hell. I never got around to smoking a blunt, by the way, you know what I mean? But yeah,
And look,
man, that CBD. I mean, now as far as the CBD doesn't have any THC in it.
THC.
But I'm gonna tell you what it does. The CBD is good for people with anxiety.
mm,
Now
I'm
I
actually
suffer.
gonna take some now.
What all you need is like okay. If I go to my pharmacist and get a bottle of CBD oil, it comes with that you know that little that thing with the rubber end, and you pinch it and you suck it up like you suck the liquid up. It's like they call it a dropper or something like that.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it comes
yeah.
right. It comes with that, right? And you now all you need is like one half a dropper, and you suck the oil up. You put it in your mouth, no homo, and let the oil rest under your tongue for about 45 seconds, and then swallow the oil. And man, your anxieties will go away.
Can you see the bowl?
Yeah, that's CBD oil, ain't it?
You won't
Yeah,
eat, yeah,
man. Thanks,
CBD oil.
brother.
But you won't be high.
Yeah,
But
that's
like
thanks,
like
brother.
like your stress will. It's like marijuana without the high. Like
I'm
it
gonna
gets
drop
rid of the
asleep if I
stress in
take
your
that
life.
shit.
Yeah, that shit is good for you, man. Because
Uh,
Yeah,
I use it for my anxiety, man.
brother's right, man. They give it to children as well with ADHD and them kind of ailments to help them stay calm and to get to sleep and those things there. And to use it now on our young kids as well that struggle to sleep.
and that's better. It's CBD. That's more of a natural product, right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, morning everybody. Wagwan, what's the topic?
Yeah. What up, Mose? Man, this ain't nothing, bro. I just jumped on and cranked one up, man. Like as we talking about weed. I just jumped on. I said I'm gonna roll my last spliff for the night and talk some shit with the people.
You
Yeah.
know, my subject, shit.
Like
Yeah, my subject, dude. Shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cause now we was on here. Like I jumped on here when the brother Rich he was showing us footage of his restaurant because
mm,
a brother from New York went down to Tennessee to visit it. So I was just giving him tips on like different food
Yeah.
that foundational Black Americans like. You know, like your menu don't even have to be that. Like you don't have to have a large menu. You don't want to get stress yourself out on that. You
That's a
know what I mean?
fact. That's a fact.
But you can make quality foods that we love. That's delicious. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's a fact.
That
That's
I
a
would pay
fact.
money for. Just speaking from my experience.
That's
You
a
know.
fact. Hey, Harlem, let me get through the rest of this video. It ain't number like 40 seconds, y'all. Let me get through these 40
hmm
seconds. Let's run it.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, man, Mr. McGee. We live in Nashville, Tennessee. Fannie Mae's Hot Chicken and Pork. You know how we do it. I'm rocking with my barbecue butter. Zayek, the movement from Tennessee to New York. Salute.
You can see us working on the manpower. You will relate if you know. You will relate if you know. Pushing our pay till I go. Pushing our pay never slows. Everything we see, we are.
Yeah, so he got it set up real nice. He got the screens showing the menu.
Yeah, man.
And all I'm telling the brother is, you know, like it's certain things that we like, you know. We'll pay like
It was the
fried.
shrimp. It was the shrimp, Red. The shrimp was out there. Of course, we was known for hot chicken, right? So of course the chicken tenders and shrimp was our best sellers, man. Cause we'd do the shrimp and then you know what I mean? Of course, we got to do our country shit and you can get lemon pepper shrimp, you can get the Cajun shrimp, or you can get the buffalo shrimp, or you can get the Nashville hot shrimp, which is just like lard, seasoned lard. I know, y'all, it's a heart attack, fucking heart attack in the jar, but it's seasoned lard, melted down, bro, and then you just drizzle that shit over the chicken. It's greasy as fuck, but man, what do people like, man? That's what we eat down here. Can't eat too much of it, but you know, on your cheat days, get you some of that. That's why I should tell my workout heads, yeah, on your cheat day, come fuck with me. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying, man. Like, if y'all, man, if we, like, let's say me and you collaborated to get something popping in Harlem, where you got over 150,000 Negroes living in a small neighborhood, Central Harlem. You know, we mourn for soul food here. We need that shit. You know, we really do, man.
And look, I'm the opposite, Perry. I feel like if I come to New York, I want to hit the vegan spots, the nice Caribbean spots, the Jamaican spots. I don't want the fried food, man.
Oh, Brooklyn, the Caribbean brothers and sisters in Brooklyn, they got the Korean shit. But that's something that we missing in Harlem right now. It's not too many Caribbean spots. The Caribbean, you know, the Caribbeans. The Caribbeans make Big Mac and cheese too.
When you come to London, yeah,
that shit fire.
They make Big Mac and cheese too. Shit, the Caribbeans don't come around with that shit.
You need to come to a place called. You need to go to a place in London called Hackney. Yeah, you go to Hackney, and the food in Hackney is all right. They got Caribbean food as well. They got all kind of food. So Hackney's near East. It's near Central London, but it's East. It's like East Central London. Or you can go South London, Brixton. I'm sure you know Brixton as well.
Bro,
But
South
yeah.
London's got the best food shops, the original food shops, bro.
Oh shit, you're from London as well.
Me, bro, I'm a South man, bro. What's the matter?
Oh, seen.
I'm a South man. Get me? I just don't see what it is because I live in Bristol, yeah. These lot think, oh yeah, he's a Bristol youth, he's a little good school youth.
Oh, I love Bristol.
Get me?
They've got food up there.
Bro, to be honest with you, Red, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. There's in the whole of Bristol, there's probably 3 food shops I use, like West Indian food shops, because the quality, what you find is some of the shops, yeah, because the majority of their custom will be European. Yeah,
exactly.
The quality of food isn't the same. Now, I used to run a food shop. I used to run a West Indian food shop. You get what I'm saying? In one little small town out these ways, yeah. And again, the majority of the custom is European, yeah. But for us, we were just like, yo, because we eat our food that we cook in it. So we're like, yo, we're Jamaicans. Why would we want to eat something that's not authentic because Europeans are eating it? Yeah, we want to sell proper Jamaican food. You get me? So why would we flip and do something that's not? Do you know what I'm saying? We're not going to use mutton for curry goat when the dish is called curry goat. You get what I'm saying? We're not going to go and use mutton because that's what's available. We're going to do the right, do what's right. You get what I'm saying? Brown stew chicken. We're doing it with browning. We're not just seasoning the chicken. We're doing what's necessary to do what we got to do. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you on your business, bro. What did you find? How is it in America in that sense, in terms of the community, yeah, the black community supporting each other? Do you find that you get a lot of
All right, so what I was saying, Motion, is that video was probably 2 years ago, right? So the restaurant, maybe 3. The restaurant we had closed down in like late 2018, but that location that you saw right there was in downtown, mostly European area. Like Nashville is the home of country music, so we actually had got that venue is like, I don't know, 2-3 blocks away from the Country Music Hall of Fame. So if when I say that out loud, you know, our people not really coming down there unless we have business to take care of. So Europeans were coming, bro. They liked that. Oh shit! Like I was telling people, man, those people was fucking coming from London because they love country music, coming from Australia, coming from Russia, and they like, we had got on with a trolley guy, right? So you come down here, you get on the trolley, and then the trolley guy would announce, hey, if you guys want some good southern down south food, come to our restaurant. He was promoting our restaurants, and they would just come like, yeah, the trolley driver told us to come here. Yeah, we want to eat what y'all eat down here. You know how it is when you go on vacation, you want to eat like the locals. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was in a predominantly white area. more of
Yeah.
a business district, metropolitan area. Now, this next location is just going to be in the hood. You know what I mean, like we found a nice venue with a lower overhead. So now we coming to the hood with it on this one. And like I said, I don't want to put a date on it, but it's coming soon. And of course, I'm gonna let y'all brothers know. You know what I
It's
mean?
good, brother, man. Do your thing, man. That's the way forward, man. Don't let that business stop, car. Even me, bro, through this lockdown, my business has dropped down, yeah. But
Yeah.
the time is to bring it back up. You know what I'm saying? And
And
even
I'm man enough to admit, motion, I failed. And me and my
yeah, bro,
business
you didn't
partner
fail, bro.
talked
You
about it.
didn't fail.
Yeah, but
You
it
didn't
taught
fail,
me.
brother. You
Go
didn't
ahead.
fail, brother. It just didn't work out because you don't fail when you start something and you progress in something. Yes, it didn't work out, but you didn't fail because you learned a lesson, bro. You learned
Yep.
where you went wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's how I look at things nowadays, bro. We can't fail. You cannot fail, brother, until you stop, bro. That's it.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. So yeah, now we bringing it back to the community. The location is in the community. We're gonna have a grand opening party. Let the kids come. Discount prices for everybody. So yeah, man,
Mm.
shit coming soon, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna bring it back to the hood. And the hood, you know what I mean? The hood gonna show us
As
love.
long as you selling quality shit, bro, you can't go wrong.
That's
And
a
as
fact.
long as that shit is delicious, you can't go wrong. And I'm pretty sure you got that shit mapped out, bro. Like
Yeah.
that
Wait, is
shit's
your
gonna
shop
be
still open?
No, we actually closed down, bro.
That's the keyboard, man.
Yeah, yeah.
With me,
Say it again, Moshe. I can't hear you.
yeah, that's the,
You break.
no, I said
No, I think that was
mine's
me.
closed down, but at the same time, even now, yeah, I get the European man. Them they have like the cricket club and them thing there. And they like to host things like Caribbean nights and stuff like that because they like drinking rum and all that. So when they host those things, my phone starts popping in it. You get what I'm saying? Motion. Do you want to cook? Do you want to cook? We need some jerk chicken, curried goat, so on and so forth. I go down there, bro. I spend about £100 on meat, yeah, and I
yo,
guarantee you
bro,
every
I
single
seen
time, bro. Yeah.
bro, I seen brothers and sisters from the Caribbean, right? This was a staple in New York, especially in Brooklyn. Those guys,
Yeah.
you ever seen those garbage cans that was made out of a drum?
Oh yeah, yeah. The jack pans. We call them jack pans.
Man,
Call
they
them
would
what? Hold on,
take
hold on,
those.
hold on, real quick, Perry. Y'all call them what?
Man,
Jerk pans.
Jerk
they was
pans.
making jerk chicken on them shits,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
I seen it too.
that's how you jerk. Jerk chicken isn't the seasoning. The jerking is done in the pan. You can't have
The
jerk chicken
smoking.
authentic unless it's in the pan, bro.
But
It's got to be smoked.
it seemed like that shit was made outdoors on a grill, and
Yeah,
the taste was different. You know what I mean? And then
yeah,
they add their little seasoning and all that. Man,
yeah.
that
That's one
shit
of
was
my specialities.
delicioso, man.
That's one of my specialities, and I make my own jerk chicken sauce as well. You know what I mean? So it's all a madness when I do mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's great.
my barbecue jerk's off the chain too, if I must say. I don't like to blow my own trumpet. I don't do it for other people. I just do it for my own guest or my own family. But yeah, I'm a sick cook. I don't play that fish, steak, jerk, English food, Caribbean food, fucking any food, Italian food, Irish food. I'll try my hand at any type of dish, and it comes out all right when I put my effort into it. But yeah, man, Bristol. I love Bristol though. I think I went up Bristol one time for business years ago, decades ago. But Broadmead was not so gentrified when I went up there. And then recently I went up there and I had some Brazilian buffet. And they had steak. They had loads of steak in that Brazilian buffet on the third floor near the cinema. And I
Not
loved it,
Bristol.
man.
Hey, yo, you know
Bristol's
what I
good.
miss? You know what I miss about going to the West Indies when I was a kid? My father would send for me. By this time, he had like his crib set up in St. Croix, right? So I would go out there as a kid, and man, I would stay with my father. Sometime I would stay with my father's mother, my grandmother, my mama Esme, and she stayed like in the hood, right? And the bread truck would come through every morning at like 5, 6 in the morning, fresh bread every morning, and she would get that bread, man. And when it was breakfast time, she would make the scrambled eggs with the peppers and the onions with the fresh bread. Oh my God.
Damn, man, Harlem, what you trying, Perry? What you doing, man? You
I'm just saying, bro. That shit
make
was
me fire the
beautiful, man.
stove up, man. You gonna make me fire the stove
That shit
up.
was beautiful, man.
Good. Damn, Perry, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, man, and you talking like that. You have to fire the fucking stove up. Is this a jerk pan right here, Mosh? That's the jerk pan y'all talking about.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. That's the one, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. If I pull up and see that, you ain't gonna really see too much of that in Tennessee. But if I pull up and see that, I know it's authentic. I know it's
Bro,
going
if you
down.
see that and you see roast breadfruit and you see certain things like that planting going on there, yeah, bro, listen, it's the life, man. It's the life. Trust me.
I like
It's the life, bro. Yeah,
I,
I've spent many hours in front of one of them, yeah. You know, when you just end up stinking of charcoal,
yeah.
stinking of the accelerator
Dirty,
fluid, bro,
your clothes are dirty. Yeah.
bro. I spent many hours like behind that, bro. Yeah, just chefing up the damn place. Yeah, getting
I
that,
like
getting
that.
that, bro.
I
It's got to be
like
done, though, man. Got to be done.
I gotta ask you this though. What about this though? All right, so like Tennessee, most of the businesses and restaurants are indoors, right? But we
Yeah.
got a Jamaican brother. He fucking sets up his grill, his tent, and put that Jamaican. He got a Jamaican, the Jamaican flag logo painted on the front of his little stand, and he sets up right here in my local gas station, and he always got a crowd, bro. He
Bro,
always got a crowd,
that's
bro.
one thing you gotta say with Jamaicans. Yeah, I'm proud to be a Jamaican. Cause the one thing that we learn as young Jamaicans growing up is no matter what the situation, you can make something. You get what I'm saying? You could take a little jerk pan, you can make a little flipping jerk pan and go out and sell your chicken £5 a time. Do you get what I'm saying? And start off small and build up. That's how we started our shopping, though, bro. Like I won't say that. Reg, you remember Club Lex and all that? Has he gone? Do you
No,
remember
I'm
Club
still
Lex?
here.
Clapton.
Do you know what? In Clapton.
Where all the yard raves used to go on. Remember all the yardie raves and that Club Lex
Oh,
near Stratford?
yeah. Before it was called Waterden Road, I think it was called.
Yeah,
Or
around them
McCausland.
way there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all around there, bro, you see all the raves. Me and one of my cousins, yeah, bro, you know we used to just get a jerk pan and go outside the raves, bro, yeah, and sell jerk chicken
Cheeky.
outside the yard raves, bro.
Cheeky.
With fucking,
Do
with
you know
hard
what?
old
But
bread
I
and that
think
and sauce,
I
bro.
remember people talking about 1 and 2 jerk man. This the rave ain't good unless the jerk man turn up. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
bro,
You know what I'm
listen. You see my close people, yeah. One of them is famous. His name is Jerky. That was his name, Jerky, yeah. Bro, you know when the man's name is Jerky, you know go on what time it is. You understand what I'm saying to you, yeah? Bro,
Yeah. No, I smelt
listen,
it, bro. I smelt it back in the day, man. You know where they
yeah,
was.
that's how we started off, bro. That's how we started off the hustle, bro. Literally, a jerk pan, season some chicken. Man, spend about £30 on chicken, bro. Yeah, season it up, get it on the jerk pan, bro. Hard old bread, rice and peas. We're good to go. You get me? Set up outside,
Oh,
little
I'm
van,
hungry
yeah,
now.
bro. Listen, when the time
I need
comes,
some
man, you got
hardo bread, bun and cheese. That's what I need right now. Some hardo bread, some Kool-Aid, some bun, some cheese, some peanut, peanut punch,
porridge. Come on,
peanut and plantain porridge.
not gonna lie. Well,
No,
yesterday I was
like
smashing
I'm an old school brother, man. I'll be 41 years old today. I mean, not today, but this year. And I remember, man, when cats used to sell like Dixie cups out their house. Man, I'm old school with it. Like,
Yeah, my grandmother used to sell sky juice in Jamaica on the roadside as well. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah, I
remember
remember
going
all
as a
that,
youth man.
man.
Yeah, I
And
remember
we
going as a youth man and seeing it and seeing that she was kind of like famous in the whole area. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? She was respected in the whole area, famous for her sky juice. And then when you go to those areas now and people recognize the resemblance and so on and so forth, oh yeah, I miss your grandson. Like you get the love and respect as well. Those things taught
Right,
me,
and
man, about
see, and we live in a different time now. So, like
yeah.
a brother could set up like one of those tents and set up right on the corner in Harlem and be selling weed too. You can have a bud as well, and you can promote that shit because it's legal now.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
know,
okay. So New
it's
York,
legal.
it's legal in New York. Good shit, New York.
Yeah, the bud is legal in New York
Good
now.
shit, New York. I know Tennessee, boy. We gonna be the last ones. We're gonna
Yeah,
be the last
you could
state.
be like, you know what I mean? You could have like a burger stand. You could find you a brother that got the license for that, and he can lend you his license. And that's what I mean by being on hold as a people. And man, you could set up a business stand, a burger stand. You could be a novelty when it come to burgers because you just selling big ass burgers.
Mm.
And it's not hard to do that. Like you can get chopped up beef by the pound, a large amount for cheap. And you just selling big ass delicious burgers and you got the weed too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just sounds sick out there. I'm not even gonna lie. When I think of Tennessee, I'm one of them people that I would want to go to Florida for to go Miami, and I'd want to go New York for
Yeah.
Brooklyn and all that. But I still want to go Tennessee as well, just because I know it's got stuff going on, but everybody might not know about it. Do you know what I mean? But
Well,
it must have
That's the thing with
things.
New York, man. New York FBA, we're very well acquainted with our West Indian brothers and sisters. Because there's a lot of y'all over here. You know what I mean? Whether y'all be from Haiti, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Croix, Antigua, Barbados, we're very well acquainted with you guys in New York, you know.
Yeah, maybe I need to go there first.
But I'm from Harlem. Harlem has always been a FBA town. I'm not from
Okay.
Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Like Brooklyn is,
Yeah, you
a
got
lot
the
of West
Apollo.
Indian
You got the
cats out
Harlem
there, man.
Apollo and all that, innit?
Yeah, I'm
They
from
got the
Harlem,
Apollo down
man.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Apollo before?
What's that?
Have you been to the Apollo?
The Carnival?
No,
No, the
Apollo.
Apollo.
Apollo,
The
Yeah.
Apollo.
Oh, the Apollo. Yeah, yeah. The Apollo is like 15 blocks away from me, man.
Wow.
I
what's
remember the
the
movie theater that used to be next to the Apollo. I
mm,
go that far back, man. But Harlem
what's
has
Harlem?
always been like I'm from Central Harlem, right? You
Uh-huh.
got Spanish Harlem. Harlem has always been somewhat segregated. Like Spanish Harlem was on the east side. You got a lot of Puerto Ricans over there. The west side of Harlem, there's a lot of Dominicans over there. And then you got Central Harlem where FBA is at. But it was a time where the whole Harlem was FBA, so it's a lot of history here as far as FBA is
Yeah,
concerned.
yeah. No, that's the Mecca. Harlem is the Mecca. I ain't got a lot, bro. For a black person in Tennessee, Harlem is the Mecca. You know what I mean? For me, like you got to go. So much history, man. The Renaissance, like
Yeah,
any
of course.
A lot of us trace our roots back to the Carolinas,
okay.
either North or South Carolina.
Yeah,
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 a
yeah,
lot of us go back there.
yeah, yeah. I hear that a lot too. I hear that. You hear fucking even the rappers, right? You hear Cam. I know Joe Budden is from New Jersey, but Joe Budden, yeah, man, he spent his time in the Carolinas. You hear a lot of people
Yeah,
talk about.
we a lot of FBA guys that's from New York. We Geechee. We Geechee than a
We
motherfucker.
need
Like
to we need to do a show on that.
that's the
We
truth.
need to do a show
We
on that, Perry. The Exodus of the
yeah.
Carolinas, right? Because I can do I know a pathway from Tennessee, mostly Memphis though. Memphis to Detroit was a historical event.
Detroit is
Yeah.
another big time town for FBA in the north.
So you
Yeah.
go
That a
to
lot of
Memphis,
people would go to.
you go to
So
Memphis.
the Ford dealership,
Yeah, it was
the
jobs.
Ford
You're right.
factory.
It was
Yeah.
jobs. You're right. It was
So
jobs.
born rich,
Yeah.
would you be more likely to drive to New York, or would you be more likely to fly to New York? Would you be more likely to stay in a hotel,
From
or would you
Tennessee, he probably take a flight.
Yeah, I probably
would you
would.
be more likely to stay in a hotel, Airbnb, or to just like with family?
Probably
If he got
hotel because I don't really got family, but I would, ask a brother Perry what's the best hotel or Q Butter. I probably would call Q Butter first. I ain't
well,
gonna
they got some hotels in
I
New
would
York.
I would call Q Butter and Q Butter may have somewhere from you know what I'm saying? Or
We
but
got
Yeah,
some of the
more than
best.
likely
We got some of the best hotels in New York City. So it would really depend on how much money the brother got. But if he wanted,
okay.
like, if he was coming to New York to do something in Harlem, I would put them on to a hotel in Harlem. Where they probably charge them about $50 a night, and we talking about like a nice hotel, But you in the hood though.
Okay.
yeah,
I was gonna say, you lot are good though, man. Cause you see, America, I love driving here and scenery. You see, for me, I know America's a big place. It's different for you guys, isn't it? But I'd want to drive, man. I'm not
I ain't
gonna
gonna lie,
lie.
Motion. I
I love
wanted
a
to
guy
say
like
flight.
you. I love a brother like you, man. I love a
Hold on,
driver because I
Perry.
like driving too. Like I
Hold on,
like.
Perry. Like Perry. I want to say fly, but I didn't even. I couldn't answer that question because if I'm honest, Red, I will probably drive. Like Motion said, the people
I
I
love
want to
that.
go with. It depends on
Yeah,
who
I
I
love
go
that
with.
shit too.
It
But I'm,
depends.
I'm I'm more like a city driver. Like I take you around the hood in a car.
Yeah.
Like we could
Okay.
drive around. I'll take you to the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, wherever you want to
Mm.
go within the city. But I'm not a highway driver, so I always
Yeah.
appreciate brothers like that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that
See,
like to drive from state to state. I always
I love you
appreciate them
said
type
that.
of
That's
cats.
yeah,
You
where
know.
I live obviously is country as well. Yeah. So I live in the city, but I'm very close to the country. So, and one of the jobs that I do, I drive out to the country every day. And it's about 20 miles. It takes about 45 minutes. Yeah. But
Yeah,
bro.
man, driving nowadays is really easy. We got
Mhm.
GSP now, so it's just simple. It's really simple.
No, but the bit that Motion is talking about, I've got a younger cousin that's personal trainer that lives near Motion's Way. Big hench, light skin looking you in it, mad you. Yeah, but when
Mm.
you go to do the GPS to get to his yard, it's a bit off key because it might send you through a farm or it might send you down the wrong way in it. So you just gotta be like a confident driver. I'm confident. I will drive to Bristol. I will drive cross city to city to through the countryside, through the farms. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
I'm
know.
driving. Mhm.
Yeah.
If
See,
you
for
if
me,
you
though,
need if you need a guy
go on, brother.
if you need a guy to drive you around New York City, I'm your guy.
Mm.
Like
Okay.
I'm a city driver.
See, I'm a mixture of the two. I'm one of them people. In London. Yeah, I'll take you all over London. Yeah, no sat nav, wherever. Yeah, you see London. But you see, when it comes to the country and open roads, you put me on the open road or the country lanes where they're windy. Yeah, put me on them. Jeez, I'm a beast on them, man. Like, I'm taking corners that are meant to be done at 50, at 90, and stuff like that. Like that's how I like to drive. Yeah, that's why like I was waiting till I was like 38 to get a motorbike, bro. Yeah, because I said I'm not mature enough to have a motorbike for these roads. Yeah. See, as soon as I got used to them, yeah, I said, all right, cool. Now I can get a motorbike because I'm through with the kind of like the thrill seeking stuff. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
bro,
Mhm.
Like if
when you
you
get
if
on
you come to if you come to New York and you got you like let's say you come to New York and you meet up with me and you
Mhm.
already got your little room in Harlem, everything is established, and you tell me, yo, I got a little girl that I fuck with in Queens. Can
yeah,
you take
yeah,
me over there? I'm good for that. Like I get you to Queens,
Them hood
Brooklyn,
bitches.
wherever you need to go
Yeah.
within the city. Like
not gonna lie, I heard what them Mob Deep motherfuckers said back in the day, bro. I ain't fucking with no bitch from Queens.
I was thinking the same thing, and I was even saying I heard that the Harlem niggas will stab you in the back because I
No,
think Puff Daddy's from Harlem, innit? I'm saying, but that's
forget them,
stereotypes. That's
yeah, forget them
stereotypes.
Queen,
That's
forget them
stereotypes.
Queen chick, bro. I'm alright, man. I won't. This ain't no coming to America, bro.
No, but I ain't gonna believe all the stereotypes. That's just people talking, and times changing it. Gentrification and all
Bro,
that. Things
listen,
change. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I grew up in
it
I grew up
depends.
in
It,
Nam.
it depends on where you go. Like if you go to Tennessee, you ain't gonna see too many Caribbeans out there. But if you come to New York, you're gonna see
Yeah.
like you gonna feel like you at home, damn near. Because there's a lot of Caribbeans in New York. A lot of
Yeah.
them.
But fam, I'm gonna sound like a coconut now, yeah. When I went to Jamaica the first time and I got into a taxi, yeah, I thought I was gonna hear ragga, bashman, all kinds of slack music in it. The taxi driver turned on Celine Dion and R. Kelly, "I Am Your Hero" in it, or whatever that song was called,
There
Bro,
was
and
a
it was just
war.
bare. It
There
was
was a
just bare
war.
country music, bare,
There was
bro.
there
just
was
bare.
a there was actually a war in Brooklyn between the Haitians and the Jamaicans. You know that?
Yeah,
Nah, I didn't know that.
And
yeah,
guess
that's a mad
guess who
thing.
won that? Guess who won the war?
I swear it was the
I don't
Haitians.
know.
The
Was it the
Haitians won.
Haitians?
There's
Yeah, the
probably
Haitians are
more of them.
mad
The
people, man.
Haitians won.
There's probably more of them.
Yeah, the Haitians are
Yeah,
different breed, man.
a
Don't
lot
get
of
it twisted.
history over here.
Yeah,
A lot of history.
yeah.
But like to go to Tennessee and go to that country cafe and the country museum, all that, I'm probably down. I'm probably someone would turn around and say, "Yeah, Red, you're a coconut," but I'm not a coconut. I just understand the music history. But I could probably go there and make what do they say? Just make the most of it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them
Yeah,
people. Like
yeah.
I know that I'm not in New York. I know I'm not in Miami. I know I'm not in LA. But fuck it, I'm in Tennessee. Let's turn up. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I'm
Let's
not
I'll
gonna
be
get.
lie.
honest with you though, Red. I'll be honest with you though, Red. I read an article. Tennessee was the second biggest spot for bachelor parties after Vegas. You know, Vegas is
Okay.
always going to be number one, but they
Yeah, yeah,
said
yeah.
One,
Nashville. They said Nashville was number two, just because it's a place like you said. You can get a city vibe. It's just
Okay.
small. It's small. You
one,
can really go downtown and be around city bars, walk-in bars, people on the corner doing shit. It's live downtown.
yeah, yeah,
But I ain't gonna lie, it's the segregation. It's like black people,
yeah.
you go downtown to show your out of town friends what it's like. But you know what I'm saying? I rarely ever go downtown.
One of the
Yeah, but
Okay.
richest,
remember my accent, uh,
one of the richest FBA brothers came from Tennessee.
brother. I'm telling you, I walk into the bar and I say, "Can I?"
A businessman from down there.
If I
He,
go downtown and I walk into the bar and I'm like, "Yo, can I have a Jack Daniels, please?" Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna be giving me no hassle, bro. They'll be like, "Oh, you from England?
No.
Oh
They'll
my God!"
fuck with you.
You know
They'll
what I'm
fuck
saying?
with you. The problem
Yeah,
is
bro.
when the problem is when it's a lot of you. That's what I can honestly tell you about that. Right? It's like the six or more theory, right?
Where's the way, man? The fear kicks in.
It's
The
the
fear
six or
kicks in,
more
bro.
theory.
And yeah.
Especially or if you got women with you. Now you can go down that 12, 13 deep if that's six couples and maybe an extra one. But you're not going down there with nine of your closest homies and walking in bars and not getting any looks or anything. If you get in the bars, you got to get past the bouncer.
Hmm.
let me tell you something. One of the biggest mistakes New York guys made when they were, because New Yorkers, we was known for going everywhere and hustling, right? One of the biggest mistakes we made was going to DC with a bunch of New Yorkers.
Mhm.
Hmm.
My thing is this: if you're gonna go to a new town, new area, a new state, put the people from that state on, feed them, and they'll hold you down. And that normally worked out for me, no matter where I went.
I
But
think
if,
the key is
I was always warned, like with DC, right? It was a lot of money in DC. But guys would
Hmm.
tell me, don't come to DC with a bunch of New Yorkers. Go to
Yeah. Look like
DC, find you some locals, feed them, and they'll put you on, man. They'll help you
yeah.
out.
Don't make it look like a hostile takeover, man. You always gotta be nice with. That's what I say to people, man. Sometimes people set up stuff and you're like, bro, you can make so much more money and it will have more longevity if you do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? With everything, bro. I've seen it so many times, man. Man just move into an area, whatever, and you're stepping on people's toes. You get what I'm saying? Because you brought in a load of people, and a load of people are trying to eat off you one. You're right, what you're saying, man. You can't set up shop somewhere and expect for the locals to embrace you if you're not embracing the locals or employing locals or giving locals. Do you know what I'm saying? They need to see something that they recognize in order to be able to resonate with you.
it's a fact. It's a fact, man.
Trust me. I see
It is
some stupid.
What is DC? Washington DC, Red. Washington DC, where the White House is. That's where the White House is. But one of the
Yeah,
most
because you had New York guys in DC, but the successful New York guys was the guys that went down there, found them some DC guys, and fed them, and they held them down. Then the
that's
guys that was
automatic.
unsuccessful from New York, they would go down there with a New York crew, and they will all get sent back to New York in a body bag.
Hmm.
It's the tough guy shit. It's the tough guy shit, man. Like we had New York, like I said, man. If anybody who came to Tennessee, their nickname was New York because it wasn't a lot of them, and you had the ones that came down here with the tough talk and that shit. It didn't end so well. But the ones who came in and just got just came in like you said, dealt with the locals, fuck with the locals. Then you just became New York shit. You look up, it's 15 years later, and yeah, New York. And brought a couple, He done brought a couple of his homies down here now because he cool. Did it the right way. But that's anybody, man. You know what I mean? You can't, like y'all saying, you can't go anywhere with that, with the bullshit. You gotta just be ready to build, man. If you come
Right, right,
moving
right.
the
And
location,
what I like about New York is like as a Caribbean, like the Caribbeans when they came to New York, they was fully accepted. Like the Caribbeans is the reason why Brooklyn is Brooklyn today. Like the
Hey.
Brooklyn niggas wasn't really busting a gun like that until them Caribbean niggas came over there. You know what I mean? But in
Mm.
Harlem, we always did our own thing as Caribbeans. I mean, as FBA.
they
But
say Harlem get money, man. That's what I know about Harlem. Like,
but
Harlem,
the Caribbeans, they learned who FBA was. That 45 million strong is real. And they went down south. They went to DC. They wasn't able to take over.
I gotta get to New York though, man.
They wasn't. They wasn't able to take over those certain areas where you had like a strong, because DC is known as Chocolate City. So we talking about an area that at one point was like 90% FBA. You
Say
know, they
80%.
like we strong and y'all strong. So what we saying is FBA is like y'all could be allies. We can work together. You know what I mean?
That's the
And
key
what
though,
y'all
man.
want, we can help y'all.
That's the key, man. A lot of them within them gonna ship their heritage is being shipped from America as well. Also, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? To and from, to and from. Yeah, over years. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see how many slaves went from America, yeah, like even in my own family, do you get what I'm saying? Was shipped from America. Like one of my great grandparents, yeah, fucking was a maroon. You get me? And them man, it was fucking animals. Yeah, they didn't play with the slave owner. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
And
Next
we
thing you know,
still
they
like that. Like we still like that to this day. See, that's the difference between FBA and a lot of other groups. Like a lot of other groups, when they come to America, they kind of go with the program.
mm,
FBA, it's always causing drama, always starting noise. Because we don't just go for anything over here.
yo, that's what I'm gonna say. The descendants of slaves are still holding it down, bro. Still
Yeah.
holding it down
Yeah,
for the
we
rest of the
we we still wild and crazy. Like, you know
for
what I
the,
mean? Like,
yeah,
we don't
for the rest of the denomination that calls themselves black. They don't understand. Some of them don't
like
understand.
like like
A
like
lot
for
of the things and
instance,
freedoms they have
like
is off the
like
backs of the descendants of
like for
slaves.
instance, when a Puerto Rican get killed in America or Mexican, right? They
Yeah,
sweep that shit right under the rug because
yeah.
they people don't make no noise about it. But
Mm,
when they kill a foundational Black American, we go crazy.
that's right.
Or I mean, any black man unjustly, right? Because you had the Botham John situation in Florida, and he was what was Botham John, Botham Jean? He was Haitian or something like
He was
that.
Somalian.
Oh, yeah, I mean that we rolled out for
His
him,
people were Somalian,
and that's what
and
I be trying to tell people.
FBA stood up for him.
And that's what I be trying to tell people because people are like, yeah, we don't really put up a fuss and we don't do all that. A lot of people would call it crying. Like we don't do all that crying just because,
Yeah, that's
they'll
that,
tell
that's
you
that,
this.
that's
Now,
that's
they'll
that's
tell you
that's
this.
they low defense
They'll,
mechanism.
they'll tell you this,
That's
Perry.
they way,
Hey, Perry, they'll tell you.
that's they
Hold
way
on.
of telling us to stop.
Hey, yeah, Perry. Yeah, exactly. This is what they'll tell you, Perry. They'll
Do
say,
you know
well,
what I think funny? Yeah,
white people get killed more by cops than black people, and we don't do all of that crying. And I'm like, well, that's not your nature. Our nature is to raise hell. Like that shit is
Mm,
We
wrong.
got a we got a new thing. We got a new thing within FBA. What we do now, instead of marching, When some shit happen, we pull up at their house. That's
Pull
what
up,
we're
pull up.
doing now. It's called pull up, son. We
But
pulling
you know
up
what?
at niggas'
I wanted to
houses.
add in. I wanted to say this.
That's
Yeah.
what we do.
When I wanted to say two separate points. The first point is when I saw the video of Born Rich in the restaurant, I was
Yeah.
thinking Born Rich kind of carries himself like I wouldn't imagine him to be African American or ADOS or FDOS or whatever it's called. Like sometimes when I'm talking to the brother, I think he's English or he might be Caribbean or he might be an English African. Because there's something that's I just
Nah, he
don't get.
FBA. He FBA
I
all
know
the way.
he is. I'm not saying he isn't. I'm not denying it, but I'm just
Rich is
saying
FBA.
the way he carries himself. Maybe the tourist that was going to his shop was him. Like probably thought, yeah, let's just go here because he just seems worldly or global. He's got like a
You
global
know what that
vibe.
is, though,
I'm
bro?
not
You
trying
know
to.
what that is, bro?
I'm not.
You know what that
Go
is, Red?
on.
Sorry to cut you, brother. You know what that is? That's just the nature, yeah. Because you have to understand, yeah. Listen, if you believe certain things and you read certain things, yeah, and you believe in certain scriptures and that, yeah, you understand, yeah, that the character of the man is down to who he is. Yeah, is down to what he is. It's down to his genetics. Yeah, and it's in his nature to be a light unto people. It's in his nature to be for people to naturally resonate and gravitate towards him. It's in his nature, in the same way it could be in yours, in mine, and every other descendant, bro. Because that's
Yep.
what we
Yeah,
are, bro.
let's keep it real, right? FBA is the moral backbone of America, right? So what happens when FBA start talking backwards? When we start talking backwards, you know what that means, right? That's when we start threatening people. We've been the moral backbone of this country. This country is gonna fall. We all know that.
My thing is, man, look, man, old school granny taught me, man, look, man, treat people the way you want to be treated, man. Carry yourself. You're a man. You're a black man, right? I got all the cliches that I was supposed to be told, right? You're a black man. You got to work twice as hard. So, like, and treat people the way you want to be treated. Carry yourself, but and you know what I mean. I had a father, right? So I know the statistics don't say this, but I had a mother and father in my home. So I got great lessons from my father, great lessons from my mother. You know what I mean? I fucked up and I rebelled, of course. You know what I mean? I hit an age where I rebelled and I went to the streets and shit and went to jail
What
for a minute.
happened? What happened to those? What happened to those days?
What
What
you mean?
happened to the days?
Of what?
Like my son, right?
Yeah.
He's 9 years old. I don't let him go outside. When I was 6 years old, I was going outside.
He was
What
outside.
happened to those days?
I'm gonna tell you this now. I respect it. I'm gonna tell you the difference with me though, Perry. My son was outside, but you know what I mean? Like my son is fucking 18 now. But I always loved this about my son. He was never in that group where they say these kids these days just play video games. Like he played video games. I bought him all the new video games, but he was outside. Like he called his homeboys over. They playing basketball. They playing football. You know what I mean? Baseball. My son plays sports all his whole life. My son was actually in that video, man. You know what I mean? Son work out. You know what I mean? He a good kid, but Perry, he went outside, bro. He was outside. I can't even lie. My son was
Wait,
outside.
wait, wait. That big ute behind the till.
Yeah, man.
What? What's
Yeah,
going on,
Yo,
bro?
when I
What
was a
kind of
kid, right? Let
what?
me tell you
I thought
something,
that was
right?
an adult,
Let
nah,
me tell
nah,
you.
nah.
Let me
He was
tell you
probably
something,
like
man.
15 or 16 then, Red.
When I
bro. I'm not.
listen,
No
listen.
disrespect. Don't take this the wrong way, but that brother looked like he could swing for you, bro. You know
I
Nah,
when I
that.
yeah. Hey, what's hey
bro,
Perry?
when I was
Perry.
like,
Hold on, Perry. Perry, I got you, but hold on. After Red say that, yeah. Hey, Perry, we got a Second Amendment right over here. Yeah, yeah. I love my son to death. I love my son to death, but I can't lose a fight, Red. Not to him.
Telling you,
Nah,
bro.
he probably wouldn't do that. He probably wouldn't do that.
Nah, he won't.
Nah,
And he won't. He won't, man. I think I mean, I ain't gonna say I think. I know my son got enough respect that he wouldn't do it. And plus, he's
no.
a man now. He's a
Yeah.
man now. So I
How old your
treat him
son then?
as such.
How would you say,
18.
son? 18. That's what I'm saying, man. He's a big man now, man. A young
Yeah,
man.
he's a big man.
He's growing, fam. Bro, my oldest is 20, bro. Like 20 years old, and boy, he's taller than pops. But he knows dad's got
Exactly.
different mind.
Y'all niggas got me. Y'all niggas got
And I'm
me
gonna
when it
fight
comes to the
dirty. I'm
kid.
gonna fight
When
dirty.
it comes to the
Yeah,
kid shit, y'all niggas got me on that. Cause my son is only 9 years old.
yeah, that's the age of my youngest, brother. The
That's
age of
what.
my
Damn,
youngest.
not even mine. Mine is 18.
I ain't had my first son. I be 41 this year. Right? I ain't had
Yeah,
my first son until 2012.
2012.
I had to
Hold on.
wait, bro.
Hold
I
on.
was already like 31.
but brother, I'm not gonna lie,
2012.
yeah.
Go ahead, Mosh.
That's a good mature age. You know why, yeah? I was what 20 when I had my first boy, yeah.
Me
But I
too.
wasn't
20. You
over
said
I
20. You
20,
said
yeah.
20.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
I was still a little road man, yeah. So I wasn't ready for fucking. I wasn't
Fact.
ready to give up the roads. So the age that
Fact.
you were having a child, like I went to prison. My,
Yo,
for
my nigga,
7 years,
I had my first
Hold on. Let
job.
him
I
I
went
land,
had
to for
my
Perry.
7 years.
first
I
I
Perry.
had
was
my
in
Perry.
jail.
first
Perry. Let him land, bro. And then you come in
all
next.
right.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mosh.
Yeah. So I'm saying like for 7 years I was in jail, like missing a huge chunk of my boy's life. You understand what I'm saying? So and that's because I think I'm not saying
Yes.
I don't regret nothing because I love my children with all of me, yeah. But like obviously if I was older and more mature, I probably would have skipped that section of my life, yeah. Or maybe not skipped it, but
Yeah.
he wouldn't have experienced that part of my life. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So in some
But let
ways,
me say this
like
though, Mosh. Go ahead. Go ahead,
go
Mosh.
on, brother.
I was just gonna
Yep.
say because like your story sounds really similar to mine, bro. First child
Mm.
at 20, then had to go off to jail. But I think our kids, I can speak for me, but my son made me realize, oh shit, you gotta change it up, bro. Like I'm talking
Hmm.
to my son on the fucking telephone. He's, you know what I mean? Like they gotta lie to my son and tell him why daddy's not around. I didn't like that feeling, bro. So once I got
Brother,
out, when I got out of jail, I told myself, we not doing that. I'm not doing that no more.
brother,
Okay.
you know what woke me up, bro? You know what woke me up? My son's come to visit me, yeah, and he's come up with my sisters and my then partner and so on and so forth, yeah. And brother, we're sitting there, yeah, and he's saying to me, "Daddy, come, let's go. Why can't you come?" And I'm saying, "Son, Dad's been naughty, you know, and I just got to do my punishment and rare, and I'll be home soon, or whatever, whatever, whatever." And you know the worst thing is,
You know
his
my son, you
perception.
know my son, you know my
Let me
son told me.
let me land quickly. You see the perception of his dad because
Yeah.
of what people used to say to him and so on and so forth as a youngster about me, yeah? He just say, "Oh, you know what, your dad never used to have it, you know, your dad would do this, your dad would do that." You know
Yeah.
what he said to me inside the jail, bro, on a visit? "Oh, dad, just sneak under that table, go to that one, and then you can bang these lot up, dad. You can smash these lot up and get away." And I was like, rah, you know what? My criminal activities has made my son have a false fucking perception of 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 the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? Of who I am and so on and so forth. Because I'm not tough enough to escape a fucking prison on my own with no weapons. But he has that. Now, genuinely in life, what problems could he get himself? Could he have got himself into having that kind of like false notion of who dad is and what dad can do? You know what I'm saying? So like from early out, I had to nip that shit in the bud, bro. You get me? From early out,
Yeah.
that
Then
was
you
like,
just, yeah,
Hey
you
yo,
caught,
these guys is different, man. Like these dudes that you talking to right now from the UK, they understand. These guys are different. They kids is like in their 20s now. These are the guys that dealt with that shit at a young age. When his son was first born, this guy was probably like 16, 15. These are
mm,
different type of niggas. And they dealt with that shit and they took that shit on head on.
yeah, that's the only
And
thing
they
you
got
can
you
do.
guys got the best advice, bro. I love listening to your advice. Cause I didn't have my first son until I was about 28, I'd
mm.
say. Cause I was scared. And you guys are different. Y'all wasn't scared at all. Like y'all just took that shit head on. And now we fast forward the clock and your kids are grown,
Real, man. It's a whole different
you
life out
know?
here, man.
It's
And you
just
know what
your
the best
lifestyle.
part of that is? The
Your
best part of that
lifestyle here,
story,
man.
let me finish that story. Do you know the best part of that story, brother? Is you see my boy now, after everything I went through, everything I tried to show him after what I went through, yeah? Because there was little elements of his life where the police come knocking and so on and so forth. And I remember having to sit him down and saying to him, look him in his face and say to him, son, I've never had to put my hands on you. And I hope I never do. But understand, if it's me or you, I will go to prison for fucking you up before you go to jail. Yeah? Just know that
Now
much, yeah?
that's a
I will
fact.
send
That's a
myself
fact.
to jail for fucking
I
you up.
would make, yo, bro. When it come to my son is only 9 years old right now, right? I would make the sacrifice for my son
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
if
honestly.
I had to.
Oh, for fuck's sake, they've closed this
No,
road. Just give me 1 second. Give me one
no,
second. I'm
go
still
ahead,
taking.
go ahead, go ahead. Man, look, man, my kids is 18, 11, and 3, right? So I split them up nice. I'm about to have another one in a few years, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna end with 4, and then I'm done, Red. I'm done, Perry. I'm gonna have one more, man. Like I say, my parents had me at 40. So I think when I hit that 40 mark, I'm gonna have one more for the road. Hopefully it's a boy. That'll put me at even 2 boys, 2 girls, and I'm done, Red. And hopefully that'll be my wife. Hopefully that'll
Yeah,
be my
you
wife.
said
So
that before.
I'm,
You lot are real though. You lot talk your talk on. You don't like me. I just keep certain
yeah,
things.
I
You
know,
know
I
what I
know.
mean? But
Yeah,
like,
you
I
know what I
listen. I
say, man.
listen.
Go ahead, Red. Nah,
I
but
listen though. I listen and I
yeah,
learn.
but you know what
No
I say,
problem.
Red? I say UK people, they love their anonymity, and I appreciate
I
that.
mean, the UK,
Brother,
yeah,
I
they
had
do
someone.
love that shit. They do
Brother,
love
I
their
had someone tell
anonymity.
me.
I
I
get
had
it with the
someone.
UK, but at the
I
end
had
of the
someone
day,
tell me that they track
who we
the
are
loca. I've
is
had
gonna
someone
show
tell me they
forth
track the
no matter what.
location of people on their panel this week. Some white brother was like, sorry, I couldn't work out where you're based. Your location said Italy, because I've got a VPN, a private VPN browser and a VPN locator. So and then
Mm,
basically, because I keep hearing people talking about, oh, I've got this person's address and I worked out where they live and blah blah blah. So you just gotta. It depends, innit? Because obviously, if you're just comfortable in your online, how like what you're using it for online. But you said earlier,
yeah.
online shouldn't be for arguing, tit for tat. Should be for entertainment and promotion and rare, rare, rare. And obviously, this is a black.
Yeah,
Um,
but
com-
arguing is entertainment in a way. Debating, discussions, all of it is entertainment. I
I
was
mean,
saying
they
building.
look, look.
Build.
At
When
least
I
we
was
doing
mainly
it in the best way, bro. Like the way we disagree with one another is the best way to disagree with one another. Like I'm from Harlem, right? I represent FBA. You happen to be a Benjamite all the way, 100%, right? But we still kicking it. We still talking. So like we doing this shit. Like the way we disagree is the best way to disagree.
yeah, I agree with that. But
I
me,
like
I'm trying to grow.
that.
I'm still trying to work out my YouTube branding, innit? I'm trying to grow. Like, I'm trying to create content. So if I'm online using like too much swearing, or if I'm kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
using my if I'm
We
promoting my
haven't we
channel in a
haven't
certain way,
been we
Hold
haven't
on,
been.
Perry, let him land though. Let him land, Perry.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Nah, I
cut
So
just
you
want
off.
to
like if
say this real quick though.
go
We
on then,
haven't
go
been
on.
doing too much swearing. Like we
No,
just
no,
been
not in
keeping it
this.
real.
Yeah, he ain't
Yeah, no,
saying that.
not
He ain't saying that
not
about
here,
you.
not here,
This
not here,
channel.
not
He's
here.
talking about
I'm
here on
talking
here.
about in my country. I'm talking about the other, like if I go online with the British crowd, like the white British or the open panels or whatever, this
Yeah,
panel I feel a bit more comfortable on, and I'm not gonna lie, do you know what I'm saying? But still, anyone could be listening. But when the way I'm signed up to YouTube currently is I'm signed up to create videos.
yeah.
Sometimes I do open panel and rare, 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 and then sometimes I even go on Freestyle Friday. I might rap, I might sing. So I'm still in my brain. I'm thinking, well, I'd like to have a channel where I show my face and put like family photographs up and just like show my videos of
Mhm.
traveling the world. And then I want a separate channel for my music, and I want a separate channel for like, you know what I mean, politics or whatever. And
Yeah,
because I'm still trying to work out that, that's why I'm being also a bit kind of like,
yeah.
because I want to
Yo,
monetize. I
bro,
want to
yo, bro, yo,
That's a
bro,
fact,
yo,
Red. That's
bro.
a fact, Red. You got
Hey, yo, Ray. All I want to tell you, Ray, is you one of the best niggas I ever seen do it. Period.
Thanks.
Like I fuck with you, bro. Like I fuck with you, and I fuck with your content. And you a original nigga. Like you a cool nigga. You West Indian, but you keep it official, bro. And don't let these motherfuckers dictate what you do at the end of the day. You take it at your own pace, bro. Whatever pace is red, that's the pace you take it. And it just
Thanks.
is what it is. I fuck with you, my nigga.
Thank
Like
you.
you a good dude. Like your shit is official, bro. Like you different. You ain't like everybody else. You got your own lane, and you just need to take control of that shit and do it how you want to do it.
yeah, you'll figure it out.
Fuck
Look,
everybody else.
look, Red. This is like my first ever video on this channel on YouTube, bro. Look at me, man. I knew something was gonna have to shake. I just didn't know what was gonna shake, man. You know what I mean? That's a fucking.
Niggas is not fucking with Red at the end of the day. Like the way Red do it
It'll
is the
catch
way
on.
Red niggas
It'll
is not
catch
fucking
on
with
though.
Red.
It's gonna catch on, man. It's got to catch on in the UK for Red. What I'm saying to Red is, it's the time difference for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is
100%.
weird. This is weird. Like I'm up 1:30 in the morning right now. You know what I'm saying? And most of the UK streams get started at 3 o'clock my time, which is like 9 o'clock.
It's 2:30. It's 2:30 in the morning where I'm at.
You know what I mean?
I'll do them.
So
I'll do them late nights one at
so
some
listen,
point.
Red. The homie is in the UK. I mean, the homie is in the Midwest, right? I'm on the East
Mhm.
Coast. It's
Mhm.
2:30 in the morning. I don't give a fuck because I ain't got to like. I only work 3 days out the week, and the rest of the time is mine.
Red, the only
Yeah.
thing I'm
So
gonna say
you're
to you, yeah,
good.
is
But
brother
but
EIE.
I make enough money. I get enough money per hour where I can afford to only work 3 days out the week.
Yeah.
Let motion come through. Motion come through, bro.
Where I live at,
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, Red.
it's two
Someone
thirty
told
in
me
the
before,
morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2:30 in the morning.
Hey Perry, let
But I'm
motion.
still here.
Perry, let motion come through. Motion. What you said? What
Yeah,
EI?
Red. What I was gonna say is brother EIE did say to me a while back, yeah. He said to me, bro,
Yeah.
sometimes you're gonna have 10 people listening. Sometimes you're gonna get less than 100 views. Sometimes it's not gonna look like it's fucking even materializing, yeah. But you see the 10 people that you have watching, bro. Those are the 10 people that want to hear what you gotta say, and are hoping that you give them something to help them going forwards,
That's
whether
a
it be
fact.
information,
That's a
knowledge, whatever. You understand what I'm saying to you? Bro, we can't change the whole world, but you can change one person and they can change
it.
one
That's
person.
it,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah. I
showed
agree
that
So,
with that.
video.
Thank
That's
you.
why I showed that video at the beginning about the brother Q
mm,
Butter coming from New York, supporting a black business, and actually putting that video on his platform to where a brother like Perry can see it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
Right, because I didn't even know. Bro, I didn't even know that was you in that video. And I've been seeing that video. And I didn't even know that was you.
and that lets you know,
Mhm.
like, it's business to be had in Tennessee. It's business to be had in the UK. Like, we can
Yeah.
do it, bro. It's enough room, especially if we want to do the YouTube thing. You know what I mean? I hope me and Red and I can fucking work through this shit together, figure this shit out together, bro. Because that video I was just showing, that shit from 4 years ago, bro. I had an idea. I
Mhm.
put my cell phone in a coffee cup where it wouldn't move around. I didn't have a fucking stand motion.
Wow.
I had
Wow.
that video right there is blurry as shit, and I didn't give a fuck, bro. It's like, let's get some
What
content
was the video about? What did you talk about in the
out.
video?
Let's see. I'm probably drunk, but let's see.
gotta do what you
Yo,
gotta
New
do.
York, yo,
I look
y'all
drunk
niggas
on here, but
relax,
let's see.
man. Y'all niggas chill out, man.
But
Y'all do too
I've been
much.
doing it, bro.
Too much high power shit. This shit high powered right here.
Great.
Hold
The
on.
birthday bash, man, hosted by the Black Diamond, man. Goddamn, yeah, pretty black man gonna try to do our thing, man. Mr. I'm gone, DE, man. That dude.
Yes, sir. Tell them what it is, man. So look, man. So what I told y'all is we do mess with a little bit of ratchet. You feel me? We like to get ratchet. We like our Stevie J. Stevie. We like it. You feel me? But we're gonna jump straight into this thing, man. Today we're gonna talk about the hot topics, what's going on, and what's going on all over the world, and how can we better ourselves, and how can we empower. So that's what we're going on today. All right. So that's fucking 4 years ago, man. Shout out to myself, man. Drunk. I
Shout
think
out to
that
everybody that
might have
was in
been.
that video. I remember that
Hey, that
video.
might have been after a
I
club night.
remember
You
that
know what I
joint.
mean? Yeah, I'm
Hey, yo,
looking at
Rich.
my hat. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, yo, Rich. I remember that video, man. I remember when you did that. Let me tell you something, Rich. Just keep doing what you do, man. Can't nobody stop you.
That's all I can do,
It's
bro.
only going to get bigger.
Yeah, that's it, man. But yeah, fam. The main thing is, man, getting this restaurant. First and foremost is get the restaurant. Got to get the black business
Hey,
back
yo,
out.
Rich, you're a different type of nigga, man. Like,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean? You different. And you know what I mean? Everybody gonna see that. Everybody gonna see it the way I see it. Eventually. Just keep pressing it.
My brother Perry, man. Well, yeah, man. I don't know. I guess that's about it, Perry. Like I said, this wasn't nothing but a little spliff talk, little spliff break, man. You know. I mean, I wanted yeah, man. I was just like I said, I'm just gonna roll a spliff. I done smoked my spliff. It's fucking 1:37. Get my ass in the bed. Shout out to it matter. Hold on, before I say that, Perry or Motion, anything you want to lead the people with? Go ahead.
That nigga Rich gotta get up in the morning. And they gotta get up in the morning and go to work. I
Yeah,
ain't
but
gotta be up till
plantation.
5 o'clock. I ain't gotta be up until 5 o'clock in the morning. But I'm gonna go to work too. Like I gotta go to work. I work.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
make
hit that
money.
plantation, man. Plantation to
Nigga,
the
I make about $36 now, right now.
shit, you
And
balling.
and and,
You'll come to
and let me tell you
Tennessee and be a
something.
boss. You'll come to
Let me tell you
Tennessee and be a
something, right?
boss, though, Perry. But go ahead.
I only work on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The rest of those days I got off. But I still make and I make sure I make money. So that's the bottom line, really. But let's get on cold one another. Whether you be from the West Indies, Africa, if you black, let's get on cold. Let's try that. Let's see what we can do.
Right, right. We done tried everything else. I love it. I love it. Mosh, you got anything you want to lead the people with, brother?
Yo, big up the brothers them, United States, UK, fucks with it, like, share, most importantly, subscribe to the motherfucking thing. Get me? It's your boy Born Rich. Dogside Mosh. Get me? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Come on.
My brother. My brother. What's the channel? Tell the people what's the channel, the YouTube channel?
Oh, my one is Under the Day Life Lover. Yeah? I ain't put no content out for a minute though, if I'm honest with you. Been busy with the work, but I got some stuff I recorded. I just gotta upload it. You get me? Get your fitness tips, boxing, get me? All of that stuff. I got some boxing.
Y'all see my avatar, right? My
Hold on,
avatar
Perry.
is
Let him land.
basically a picture of the city of
Perry. You gotta let him land, brother. And then I'll come back to you. Go ahead, Mosh. Fitness. You got fitness on the channel. What else?
It's boxing, you get me? So if you want to get those boxing tips, look at work on your footwork, punch technique, all the rest of it. Get me? The videos will be up within the next couple of weeks. Get me? I got a little series going and a few people that I'm working with as projects, absolute beginners. So we're gonna show and improve, show their development over the last 3, 4, 5 months. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, look out for that, man. All you boxing fans. Get me? But yeah, when you're ready, doing, I'll send you the link, brother, and we'll do a show, man.
Yeah, we gotta do a boxing. We gotta do a boxing show.
Well, boy, you know the big fight's coming up soon, isn't it? Fury Wilder.
Yeah, we gotta do a boxing show. We gotta
Yeah.
figure out how to. I don't know. We might gotta figure out how to fucking not show the fight, but we may need to react to that in real time, Mosh. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
brother. Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
we
I'm
might
down for
can
that,
do some
bro.
shit like that, bro. No, we'll get together on that, Mosh. That'll be great content, bro. Which
Now
everybody is. You know what I mean?
you could do it through Zoom, yeah. You could do it through Zoom, and then actually, no, you could probably do it through StreamYards. One of us. It only takes one of us to host it, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you can share it cross platform as well. So it'll be all right, man. We could do that.
Mhm.
That's a good look. You get me? Put it on both the channels at the same time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, we need to do
Yeah,
some
man.
shit
That'll
like
be
that.
great. Definitely, we'll chat about that one, yeah, for that big fight there, Fury. Also, we got the Spence and Pacquiao, G. You get me? That's coming up.
Oh, yep. Spencer Pacquiao.
Yeah, man. So there's a lot of fights, bro. There's fights coming up, man, that we can get our teeth into, G.
Man, salute, man. Thanks to you, Mosh, man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Oh man, my brother. Anytime, man. You know I work this time of morning. I'm just driving, working. Rather than the radio, I'd rather listen to my brothers. You get what I'm saying?
And that's why I fried one up today, man. I'm thinking, shit. Look, okay, I know it's late as fuck where I'm at, but let's just fire one up, roll a spliff, smoke a spliff, talk some shit, and let's, you know what I mean. And then I take my ass to bed, man. But thanks,
So,
Mosh. Salute,
come
man.
on. Peace and love, my brother.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes, man.
enjoy your evening or night. Peace, my brother.
All right, bro. Yeah,
Cool,
man.
cool.
Salute to the UK family. Salute to the family in the US. Shit, who was on here, man? Perry, Motion, Red, Soil in the damn. I ain't even respect the chat. Soil in the chat. Salute Toggle Long, Shades Music. Teron pulled up, got a Jacob Reanimator, Rich LK Bo, Red. Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, it was a little light show, man. It wasn't a bunch of arguing and people going back and forth, and you know what I mean. But it's the weekend. It's the weekend, man. Who knows? Who knows what the weekend is gonna hold? And it's a fucking Independence Day weekend for the Americans, man. So who knows what the weekend holds, man? We may do a show, may not. Stay tuned, man. That's all I can say. Hey, another thing y'all do, man. Go fuck around on the channel, man. You know what I mean? If you're a subscriber, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta just watch live streams. You know what I mean? Go back, support some of the videos, comment on the videos. Do the whole nine, man. Just support, man. Ah, fuck. I wish I had a video. I was looking for a video to leave y'all with. I don't know. I don't see one. Let's see if I can find one really quick. Oh, I can leave with the video I started with because I know y'all didn't see it. This video gonna take us out of here, man. Hold on.
I wanted him.
Let me mute it. Damn ads, man. Damn ads. Says Sunday the guns come out. You right, Sawyer. I just want to say, as a convicted felon, it is illegal for me to have weapons, firearms, or anything of that such. All right. Hold on. Let's play the video. Let me share the screen. This shots fired at the atheist. Shots fired right here at the atheist, man. Shots fired right here at the atheist, man. So shots fired at the atheist right here. But man, salute to y'all, man. Listen, you know what I tell y'all, man. I know it's early in the UK and late in the US, but if ain't nobody told you that they love you, let me be the first one to tell you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Virginia.
You know what these
Virginia.
You know what, these atheists are getting too rude, you know. That last video is a lot of hate comments, mate. They're not even getting what I'm saying. I think it's time we done this the street way, which is to jump in the booth and have a rap battle. Yeah, that's right. You heard me.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. You know what time is when you hear this, right?
Time for the rap battle, mate. You atheists better watch out, innit? Yeah. I'm not a rapper, not a spoken word artist. I'm just here to clarify what the ignorance started.
Perfect.
All religious people are delusional and astray.
Mate, don't be like a stretcher and get carried away. You claim that Muslim women are oppressed? Who forced a covered woman at gunpoint to get undressed? Women, you undress. Intelligent design, you suppress. Indigenous Palestinians, you oppress. And we're victimized and oppressed? Nevertheless, I digress. I'll tell you a chemistry joke, but I know I wouldn't get a reaction.
Perfect.
You know what? This is over, like a denominator in a fraction. I'll tell you a physics joke about a big bang that created life. Oh wait, that's awkward. Good luck in the afterlife. Let me guess. I look like a terrorist. What about Jesus, Darwin, Lincoln, and that dude from Everest? Go home, ignore your kids, beat your wife, and then see your therapist. I'm joking, of course. Allah is the only solution. And that's a fact. Unlike the theory of evolution. Islam and terrorism are antithetical. The percentage of Muslim terrorists is only 0.002. Dodgy stats. Everyone's always quoting figures. But did you know 5 Muslims are Nobel Peace Prize winners? Your logic is like a leaf blower that doesn't work. It sucks. If you were to play Joey, you'd probably lose at cups. Banning isn't the answer to anything that we fear, because then oxygen would be called toxic as it kills people within 80 years. Atheism is a non-profit organization. An idea like salvation in random mutation which doesn't lead to creation. Don't be concerned of the duration of fixation of the rhyming deviation of the word Asian.
I am, you know.
Look, cutting your left side off doesn't make you alright. Reading the Quran brightens your dark path.
Like a flashlight.
Terrorism is not Islam, it's just geopolitics. So try Islam, it's like a seatbelt. It just clicks.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't even know where to start on that one, fam. I don't know why you're leaving me like this, cuz. You put me in a certain situation, making me feel a certain way.